Hey yo, what is up? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for checking it out. Hey, today I want to explore 3 factory installed upgrades that came with this 2021 Tacoma. This is the TRD Off-Road, but the 3 factory upgrades that I want to talk about, I would venture to say that 2 of these come on the majority of the Tacomas, at least the new Tacomas that I saw. All right, let's get into it. All right, first factory installed upgrade that I want to explore is the Mudguards. Mudguards, I want to say they're about $150 to $160, about the same price as the Bedlights in the back. You'll notice that they're a very rigid, very hard plastic, obviously with the intent that anything that's flicking up from the tires, it's going to go ahead and it's going to protect the paint on the vehicle. Now, I really haven't driven anywhere where I think they've been needed other than just on the roads day to day, and they probably help in that regard. But my one concern is that they are very, very rigid. I have a feeling if I go off-roading at all, it wouldn't take a whole lot to snap them. Maybe they're gonna be more durable than I think. This is one that I think that an aftermarket mud flap would maybe even be better, maybe look a little bit nicer. This is just really plain, you know, maybe something that could still protect but not be so rigid. This is one that, yeah, it came with my truck, so I'm okay with it. But honestly, I probably at some point might even switch this out. So if it doesn't come on your package, I wouldn't worry about it. I would actually look for something aftermarket that you're gonna like a little bit more. The bolts basically to hold this in, there's just a handful of bolts here on the inside of each of the wheel wells. Super easy to pull off, super easy to replace, or easy to put something on if it's the first time. So again, they're okay, they're just not great. All right, second factory upgrade I want to talk about is the Bedlights. And I'm gonna be awesome. I love the Bedlights, absolutely love them. I haven't even used them as far as actually needed them at night to see what was in the bed, but I love them. I like the look of them. I like how bright they are. Anytime you turn the truck on, the Bedlights come on, the light that's on the back of the cab comes on at the same time. You've also got the switch up in the cab so you can flip that on and you can turn them on. Bedlights are one of my favorite things. These were factory installed like I'd mentioned in other videos. This was one of those that initially I was like, nah, I don't want it in there. It's a mod that I know that I can do and it's not too hard. But if you watched other YouTube channels, there's some on there that really talk about how you can do it yourself. But there's one that was Rob Motive. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. He's the best Tacoma channel out there in my opinion. But he even said, look, when you look at the price of these, is it really worth you doing, right? If it's already gonna be included, is it gonna be worth you doing? For me, I was like, you know what, it's included. I love the look of it, so I'm just gonna run with it. I'm gonna keep it, and it's been one of the things that I've actually liked the most about the Tacoma as far as factory installed upgrades that came with it. All right, and this brings us to the third factory installed upgrade that I want to talk about, and that's the technology package. I kind of go back and forth on this one on what I think. At the end of the day, it was the one must-have upgrade for me. And it's not because I need blind spot monitoring. The Tacoma's got great visibility, in fact. I like the blind spot monitoring. I like that it pops up and you can see that little orange symbol that someone's in your blind spot. But one of the things that's disappointing is when you signal, it doesn't give you any kind of an alert. In one of the other cars that we have, my wife's got blind spot monitoring. It does the same little symbol, the orange symbol that highlights, but if you flip on that signal light on that side, for example, it'll start to beep. It'll let you know someone's there. To me, that's a little bit more valuable. Again, not a deal breaker, but I was a little disappointed in that aspect of it. I like the rear sensors, and that's part of what you're getting with the technology package. Kind of disappointed there's not sensors in the front. In fact, sensors in the front to me would be more valuable, because when I'm backing up, I've got a rear view camera, and that rear camera really does the trick more than the sensors would. Front sensors, if you're pulling into like a tight space to really give you an indication of how far you are from it, that would be, to me, far more valuable. However, having said that, I'm kind of dissing on the technology package. So you're like, yo, why is that the #1 thing you wanted if you're not really all that impressed with it? Well, because at the end of the day, when you get the technology package, you also get the color key matched bumpers. And to me, that was a must-have, especially on a black Tacoma. I did not want chrome bumpers. If there is the technology package, that means you're getting a color matched bumper. For me, that was worth spending the money. The upgrade on the technology package, I want to say, was $800. Now, I know that there's the advanced technology package with the 360 camera. None of the Tacomas I was looking at had that option available. So maybe the advanced options I would be more impressed with as far as the technology package goes. But for me, #1 thing I had to have was that technology package, because I wanted a black bumper that was going to match the black Tacoma. All right, so hold on before you go. I've actually got a bonus factory upgrade for you that I'd almost forgot about, and that is the floor mats with door seal protectors. I was working with a couple of different dealerships on models that they had already ordered that were going to be built and then were going to be coming in. So I was pretty limited on the A, selection, and B, what was already going to be included. And I didn't want a bunch of extra stuff, but some of the things like the technology package I really wanted, stuff like the Mudguards, kind of a nice touch, could have done without them. The lights, again, super glad I got them, really like them. The floor mats, now this is one that you can actually find floor mats really easily now, really high quality. The door sill protectors is actually something I really didn't think I'd care about, but now that I've got them, I really like how they look. The advantage of getting those as part of ordering or as part of your package is that then they've got the Toyota logo and the Tacoma emblem on them. So the back doors, the door sill, you've got the Toyota logo in the back, and in the front you've got the Tacoma wording in the front. To me, I love it. Now I know that you can order those and you can put them on yourself, so you know that's one, if it's not part of your package, I don't think it's a big deal, but I really do like the ones that came with the truck. You also get then the floor mats. Now this one came with carpet floor mats, and that's something that I negotiated because it was already part of the package. They were like, no, we can't change that. It's floor mats. They can change it. They can negotiate. Even buying all-weather floor mats, which is what I've got in this one now, through the dealership, don't pay their retail price. They've got huge markups, but they'll negotiate on those things really easily. The door sill protectors were already in it, so then I just negotiated to be able to buy the all-weather floor mats directly from them. It's kind of nice. It's got the Tacoma wording on it. The back, I really like that it goes all the way over and is a single solid piece. I think it actually helps them stay in place a lot better, as well as then protects that little kind of hump in the middle. So for me, I really like it. It's kind of a bonus. Again, if it's not part of your package, no big deal. There's lots of options out there for all-weather floor mats, some really good ones, really high ratings. But as far as the Tacoma ones, I actually kind of like it. Well, that's my 3+1 bonus for this video. What factory upgrades did you get, or which ones are you thinking about if you're trying to get your first Tacoma? Hopefully this was some good information. If you're looking for a new Tacoma, if you're doing like I was, looking at different options from dealers that are bringing them in, and some of those things you can't change because it's already set to be built. What things are important to you? What things do you definitely not want? I mean, to me, a lot of the things really are awesome or great to have. It's just, do I really want to pay that price for it, when often I can get aftermarket stuff for much cheaper? So let me know down in the comments, what things are you most interested in? And if you can, hit like. Hopefully this video was good information for you, and smash that subscribe button. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.